Okay, we have another author without an author's page called that's literally, that's all it says here. They wrote an SCP called A Remembered Pet. I like being filled in. I feel very welcome here. Thank you so much for the vibes. Absolutely. I mean, thank you for the vibes that you give us. Because like usually it's very exhausting for me to like to like always repeat myself with this, but because some people are like just rude, you know, they're just rude, so I'm like, okay, let me try to explain to them, and then when I explain them, they just leave. They just leave, and I'm like, what? So that's why I usually go, thank you. And somebody asks me in chat, and like they haven't really given me like the vibes that I'm comfortable with them. I ask Zeno or Howard or Castleborn or anybody else, like, hey, explain to them what SCPs are, because I'm not gonna not gonna tell them. But you. The vibes you bring, the vibes I'm down with. So I don't mind telling you about these things and going into great details. But the SCPs I like the most are the ones that represent my country. Okay, sure thing. But now let's go with a remembered pet, which I'm not sure if that's in your country. If it's US again, Steph, if it's US again, you and I are gonna have some words. Alright, Euclid. Procedures. Containment of SCP-2643 is currently purely informational in nature. Mobile Task Force NU9 Curiosity is monitoring its area of activity, tracking yearly movements, and maintaining disinformation campaigns to limit public awareness of the anomaly. Due to the range of SCP-2643's effects, amnestic treatments are generally ineffective. Oh shit, so amnestics don't work at all. In case of an affected individual posing a severe containment risk, amnestic treatments up to and including Omega class can be approved, but only after approval by 2 level 3 personnel, at least one of which must be an ethics committee liaison. No direct action is to be taken against low risk subjects. Oh yeah. One more thing, Seth. There's also something called the O5s. The O5s are like the big dogs. You have like the interns, and you have the D class, and the interns, and the junior researchers, the directors, and doctors, and then the O5s. And there's 13 of the O5s. And the reason why 13 is whenever they have to make a final decision, there's never going to be like a 50-50. There's never going to be like 6 here, 6 there. There's always going to be like one person that will have the final say that will tilt the decision to one place or another. So that's also another thing you might see occasionally. It's like the O5 being mentioned. So it'll be like O5-1, O5-2, and so on and so forth. The Foundation has commissioned a children's book and cartoon featuring a cat similar to SCP-2643 in name and appearance. Oh, we have kitties. As well as a plot which mirrors the narrative SCP-2643 typically follows, in order to create a plausible, non-anomalous source of memories associated with SCP-2643. These have been given a falsified publication history to cover the full time of SCP-2643's activity. Description: SCP-2643 is a phenomenon that affects the memories of certain humans. Affected individuals are convinced that they care for and extensively interact with a stray cat for a period of their childhood. All affected individuals describe the cat in a consistent manner and report naming it Ubase. A very... Oh wait, like Bastet? Okay, very name of the Egyptian cat god is Bastet. Now we're talking. Mythology? My time. Now you guys are in my town. You're in my village now. This is my turf. Especially Egyptian mythology. I know I don't I have read a little bit into Egyptian mythology, not as much as Greece and Roman, of course, but I dabble into every mythology as much as possible, and I know a decent amount from the Egyptian one. Not sure if I know more of Egyptian than Norse. I think I know more of Egyptian mythology than Norse, but yeah. Bastet. Goddess of the cat, sister of Anhur, daughter of Ra. The name remains consistent even among individuals who have no knowledge of the Egyptian mythology, and most subjects cannot explain why they chose the name, usually claiming it felt right. Despite clear memories, see details below. Among interviewed subjects, don't have been able to provide any veterinary bills, photos, or any other proof of the pet's existence. Likewise, no friends and family members have been able to corroborate the testimony of an affected individual. I interacted with lots of stray cats because I was always the but Dad, we should bring it home, kid. My pet cat that I used to have was a stray cat from Ibiza. Black cat from Ibiza. Befriended my dog. They became like basically became like the gods of our house. My cat was like guarding the outer perimeters of the house, and my dog was guarding the inner perimeters of the house. Like, as in, like my cat would go out in the forest, and then just like walk around the forest and like just like find other cats to try to come in. And if one of the other cats actually did sneak by, then my dog would be like, "Get the fuck out!" I miss her. I miss her dearly. Subjects first manifested symptoms between the ages of 17 and 25 and invariably report the implanted memories to refer to a period exactly 10 years before they were first affected. These persons are generally low-income households and mostly self-described as having had low social status and few friends during childhood. Oh, the gods. I thought you said the gods of the house, and I was like, cats definitely do that. That too. My cat was definitely the goddess. Would it be one thing about this SCP though? How weird would it be if you met somebody, like another person who also has these memories? Like, oh, you had a pet cat too? What was your cat's name? You Bast? You too? What do you mean? I named my pet cat You Bast. Gray cat, right? Yeah, like gray stripe, and don't say it now. Green eyes, yeah, green eyes. Dude, like what a coincidence. Did you Bass also wake up exactly at 2 in the morning and meowed around 10 times before going to sleep? Huh. You know what I mean? I would just be like, there's so many. My brother in Christ, we had the same cat. Like, honestly, I'd be like, if that happens, I would just be like, this is weird. Especially if you both say, I had this cat 10 years ago. It's like, okay, now, how is this possible? I was in a, I have 4 cats. Cats are alive. Nice. I wasn't allowed to keep her in my own mom's place. But I found a kitten once that I named Star that my grandma has kept ever since. Oh, cute. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. Oh, fuck. Affected memories generally following the same basic narrative. Date and time periods listed are approximately and apply only in memory. Subjects receive all memories of SCP-2643 simultaneously. Date? Well, December 24th to 27th. SCP-2643 first appears around Christmas, confronting the individual after some kind of conflict, generally familial in nature. Oh. December 28th to January 31st. SCP-2643 will only appear in memories regarding conflict, pain, or disappointment, consistently appearing to comfort subject in time of distress. Is this gonna be a wholesome one? Are we gonna get a wholesome SCP? Another rarity. and wholesome SCP without any drawbacks, please. February 1st, May 30th, SCP-2643 will appear more often, generally waiting for subjects when they come home from school or sitting outside their window in the evening. Most subjects will report spending a large amount of time speaking to SCP-2643 during this period. June 1st, July 31st, SCP-2643 activity increases. Affected individuals reported sneaking out of their homes to play with SCP-2643, often spending hours exploring surrounding areas. This remains consistent even in the individuals whom such action would normally not be feasible. Such individuals generally develop additional memories to cover the discrepancy. One subject described memories of sneaking through contested gangland territory with SCP-2643 while carefully avoiding detection by gang members. Goddamn, okay. August 1st, December 19th. SCP-2643 follows affected individuals everywhere, staying close but hidden from other humans at all times. And then December 20th to 23rd, SCP-2643 leaves a year after its first appearance. Oh, just leaves? Oh, maybe that's again, there's a lot more to read. So we're not sure if there's like some sort of like negative effect to it. But it would be nice if this is all it is. It's just a SCP it's just a cat that shows up because you're sad. Interviews with families of affected persons revealed that most subjects have a marked difference in personality after SCP-2643 allegedly enters into their memories. Families report subjects as more confident and less prone to depression and anxiety. SCP-2643 seems to be limited in effect to a number of small towns in the southwest US. Fucking hell! It's the US again! So far affecting a single town each year, with the effect manifesting in a new nearby location at Christmas time each year. Research indicates that SCP-2643 specifically targets individuals who lived in this area of effect in time of affected memories, regardless of whether they are currently living in the area or not. Some researchers have theorized this indicates that SCP-2643 is an actual entity with an anti-memetic effect, which dissipates after 10 years for unknown reasons. Research proposals to explore this possibility are currently under review. Steph, I have some words with you afterwards. I got some words for you. It's in the US again, girl. I'm just saying. You will not escape. Discovery. What? Remember, you said you brought the US energy to the SCP world right now, and this is the 4th US based SCP. So we have to talk a little bit afterwards. SCP-2643 was discovered after a security exploit with the college database access systems, resulting in a public dumping of authorization questions for the recovery of lost accounts. After user data was publicly posted, Amy, a journalist at the school paper, was reading through students' personal security questions when she realized that nearly 5% of users had answered the question, "What was the name of your first pet?" with the word you based. Oh, here we go. This is what I was saying. Like, how crazy would it be if like you just find out like all of you have the same cat? This must be so weird for the teacher to be like, okay, who of y'all are y'all? You know, to be fair, I think as a teacher, you probably would think it's a prank. Like, oh, okay. Somehow you knew that this is gonna be one of the questions, and now you all wrote the same answer down. Miss decided to write an article about the oddly named pets and interviewed several students, discovering that the stories of their childhood cats were nearly identical. The anomaly was brought to the Foundation's attention after Miss made a post on social media asking if the student body was playing a prank on her. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would have just thought it was a prank. A Foundation agent embedded in local law enforcement was notified and decided to investigate. The leaked forum data and Miss social media were removed. Miss and others who were aware of the anomaly were treated with amnestics, and current informational containment was implemented. Addendum excerpt from interview. interviewed Vincent Marks, affected by SCP-2643 since 12/24/2000. Interviewer Dr. Mr. Marks was informed that the Foundation was interested in SCP-2643 because of its non-typical behavior. He was allowed to remain in the belief that his experience with SCP-2643 were genuine. 80% of interview deemed irrelevant. Only closing statements included. Full log is filed in Central Archive and available upon request. So, you feel that UBase had positive influence on your life? Definitely. I'm a much stronger person thanks to her. It seems this personal strength did not show much until this last year, though. Yeah, seems so, Marks chuckles. I guess I just couldn't figure it out how to apply it. It doesn't really matter how much you know. Wait, it's supposed to be in the south, right? It's actually the southwest. I don't know how. I suck at accents, so. Yeah, seems so. I guess I just couldn't figure it out how to apply it. It doesn't really matter how much you know you can do if you do. The world won't let you do it. This last Christmas, though, I remembered how I felt when she first showed up, and I decided to stop wasting what you gave me. Turn my life around. For the second time, I guess. You were saying that it was hard to feel connected to what UBase had done for you when it was no longer there? Yeah, I guess. And how did the departure make you feel? Oh, I was sad, of course, but overall felt okay. As she was leaving, she stopped, just for a moment, and looked back over her shoulder, and I knew I would be alright. Very well. I only have one more question for you. Why do you think UBase left you? There's a pause. I think she had done what she could for me, and I think she felt I was ready to let her go. And I'm sure that after she left me, she went right up to some other kid and changed his life too. And log, Mr. Marks was deemed not to be a security risk and was released after receiving amnestics to remove all recollection of interaction with the Foundation. But this is wholesome. This is nice. We got a wholesome one. It's we have a cat who shows up in your life when you're down, spends a year with you, leaves, and suddenly you feel like this feeling of like, oh, I'm feeling more confident. I'm less sad now. That's nice to hear. That's nice to hear. Give me this cat. Oh, we're gonna have some words. I brought good. You're over here like, hey, you can't blame me now that the US has been mentioned 4 times in different SCPs. This cat is wholesome. Listen, I take it, but I also give it. Okay. You can't. I'm in the clear now. I'm in the clear. Yeah. Okay. But ignore the last 3. Okay. Don't pay attention. Don't pay attention to invisible anglerfish trying to catch you at night in Arkansas, or to potatoes that like make you talk a lot while draining you, or a vase that makes you think it's an elephant face, that makes you guess what it is wrong 3 times and makes you unreasonably angry. Ignore all that. Just look at cat. For that, Steph, you're gonna get a little ghost that says you're doing great. That right on top of Henry. Right on top of Henry. Look at him. Look at Henry right here. Yeah. By the way, I like that I get a notification from you that after you guys upload a video I watch. Yeah, it's already midnight, isn't it? Fucking hell. But hey, we're getting faster now. We don't have many behemoths of SCP. I assume there might still be some that are long. Who knows?